Louis, I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and I'm nervous and I can't relax. I can't sleep because my bed's on fire. Don't touch me. Okay, right. I'm a real live wire.
Psycho killer. What do you say?
Did you just say psycho killer? What do you say?
Is that not the lyric? No?
Well, qu'est-ce que c'est?
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Right, yeah.
Who's that by then, Louis? I'm impressed you know the name of it, though. I mean, I suppose he was singing it quite a lot.
Psycho Killer. Yeah. Great tune. No idea who it's by.
Talking Heads.
Oh.
Talking Heads. Very famous.
Hey, are they the ones who did We're on a road to nowhere?
Yes, they are, Louis. Look at that.
Ah.
You're really impressing.
I never would have guessed that's the same.
Yeah.
Because this one's got more of a darker Halloween edge.
It does. What do you think? What do you think the song's about, Louis?
A Psycho Killer?
Yes. Another mark for you, Louis. Another gold star.
I mean,
am I making it too easy for you these days?
The whole chorus and the name of the tune.
Yeah, Psycho Killer. Nice bit of French in there as well.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Warning us.
I know what that means in French. I got a B in GCSE French.
What's the French bit then?
I mean, qu'est-ce que c'est? It's sort of like, what is that? I mean, it's probably one of the most common, isn't it? Like, what, basically?
Kind of, yeah.
What does qu'est-ce que c'est mean? What, isn't it? What is it? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Is that something like that?
Alexa, what does qu'est-ce que c'est mean?
As a noun, cascade is usually...
No, shut up, you stupid. You stupid
in French!
Cunt. Shut up. Shut up, Alexa, you're an idiot.
You're
Alexa, shut up.
Alexa.
Alexa, shut up. Jesus Christ.
Right.
Yeah, nice bit of French in there.
I feel like it's like, what is it? Because it feels like a common thing. Like in our French class, we learned that you could get away with pretty much murder as long as you said it in French. If you're like, je ne sais pas. That's pretty much like, I do not know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I may have mixed up with je ne sais pas. I don't know. Right.
A little bit of French in that. So that was from their debut album, Talking Heads 77, released in what year?
Je regrette, j'arrive en retard, madame.
1977. Yep.
Right.
Their first chart hit, reaching 92 in March 1978 in America.
92 out of 100 in the charts. That's
it's out of more than 100, yeah.
Is that good or bad? That sounds not
well,
great.
For their first hit, it's their first top 100.
But
they did better. They did better after that. Let's give them a chance, mate.
Yeah.
God.
Well, that song has lasted the test of time, though, isn't it? It's not necessarily about how you debut.
The song was credited to David Byrne, credited to David Byrne, Chris Fratz, and Tina Weymouth. David Byrne did a really good book. I can't remember what's it called now. What's his book? This is Your Head on Music. Yeah, he did a really good music book. And he said it was a turning point for him because it made him realise there was an audience for his eccentric songs, and he thought it was a silly song at the time, but there's no question it connected with audiences. Like the other song, they think it's a joke. You think it's a joke, but it's not.
Like what other song?
Like the last song, Werewolves of London.
But they did make it as a joke, didn't they?
Well, they thought it at the end. They didn't take it seriously, so it's a bit of a joke, bit of a laugh. Turns out very successful.
And when I think of this one, the Psycho Killer one, I imagine that someone wrote about some crazy ex-girlfriend, some Sharon Stone type. I mean, it's not as extreme as that, but is that what it's about?
It's about a literal psycho killer, a guy warning them to run away. And he's after this guy. What I said that evening, fulfilling my hope headlong ago towards glory. Yeah, so it's about a psycho killer.
You said that so naturally, as if you are a psycho killer yourself, Nigel Thomas.
Well, I'm an actor as well, as a psycho killer.
Well, you act beautifully, darling.
Thank you very much.
Now, we're about halfway through the podcast.
Yeah.
Have I interrupted you just as you were going to say
I was going to
give
you some Halloween facts.
Okay, well, let's do that, and then afterwards, I've brought something I've brought for the conference for the podcast.
Okay. Well, yeah. Halloween, All Hallows Eve. It's the eve of All Hallows Day, 1st November, All Saints Day. It has its origins in the festival of Samhain, which is an ancient Celtic festival, which means summer's end, among the Celts of ancient Britain and Ireland. So during that festival, souls of those who had died were believed to have returned to their homes. Those who had died during the year were believed to journey to the other world. People set bonfires on hilltops to frighten away evil spirits, and they sometimes wore disguises to avoid being recognised by the ghosts thought to be present.
I did not know. Is that why we dress up?
Yeah, that's why we dress up.
Disguise ourselves and celebrating the dead. And
so it has its links, thousands of years ago, pretty much.
It does feel like the end of summer now.
So it's older than Christianity.
Well,
Hmm.
well, those original, festivals. They're all based around the seasons, aren't they? And at the end of the summer, like there was a cold breeze in we had the bedroom window open. We woke up and it was cold for the first time this year. I felt so. It is the end of the summer.
Well, it is October, isn't it? So
yeah, but we had quite a warm September. Yeah. Well,
now you had something. What did you have? You said it's halfway through the podcast.
yes.
More Halloween facts later, Louis. Don't
More
panic.
Halloween. Yeah, okay. Don't use them all up at once.
Yeah.
We've had a listener letter.
A listener letter. Listener letter. Listener letter.
Listener letter section from our loyal listener, Catherine, has said.
Oh yes.
We called her the loyal listener. We called her the loyal kisser by mistake last week. So thanks for calling her.
You
the loyal
called
kisser.
her a loyal kisser.
Right, Freudian slip, and then said, and thanks for cheering me up immensely.
When the podcast ended.
And then she gave me a bit of information. Now,
Okay.
before I say what it is, can you remember this in the last podcast, Nigel? I'm going to play this in the last podcast. So we can edit this in, right?
Can you name some of the girls in the original Mambo number 5? You get 1 point each.
Okay, right, here we go. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of
1 point.
Angela by my side.
No, you lose 1 point.
What?
Yeah, I'm big. This is the brutal version.
A little bit of Pamela.
Pamela, not Pamela we used to live with. No, you're on minus 1 point.
So, I was on minus 1 point. Well,
Sounds about right to me, Louis.
Catherine pointed out Pamela and Angela are actually in Mambo number 5, just not in the chorus. And she's helpfully sent me the lyrics, which I can perhaps read you now if I can find them. But basically, it's right at the beginning of the tune. Here we go. Right. So there are about 8 women in the chorus. This is not the chorus. Here we go. I don't really want to be a boss like I had last week. I must stay deep because talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra and Rita. So, Nigel Thomas, fuck you. Mambo number 5. 2 more points, please.
Louis, obviously I was talking about the chorus.
Well, if you listened, and I have listened back to that clip, you do not say that you because I checked.
Oh, I didn't think I'd had to. It's obvious.
Oh,
Didn't think I had to, Louis.
Changing the rules.
Didn't think I had to.
You had a good old laugh, didn't you, at Pamela? You had a good... Oh, not Pamela we used to live with. How hilarious is that? Cool. She's in the tune. Pamela and Angela.
Well, she's in the tune. I'll give you half a mark each.
What?
So that takes you up to nothing.
I will give you
It
0
takes
points
you
for prep.
to nothing, Louis, which fits with your life perfectly.
That's bleak for Halloween.
It is. Bleak for Halloween. Of course it is. Halloween, it's meant to be bleak for some of us.
Well, my girlfriend says Halloween is her favourite time of year.
Well, it's my birthday. Of course it is.
Not for that reason, strangely. She says it's her favourite time of year because it's all about dressing up and finally everyone else is joining in.
Yeah. That's very nice.
But you you must skip Halloween because you have a tradition of going on holiday for your birthday.
It just fits. It's not a tradition. It's just a quiet time. So, yeah.
No, so you I imagine you don't really do dress up and stuff because
Yeah, I do. Last year dressed up as.
Went you on a cruise last year?
Yeah, we dressed up as what's his name from the Addams Family?
Oh, Uncle Fester or something.
No,
Wednesday.
no, yeah, Wednesday.
Cousin It.
That's every weekend. Should we do another song, Louis?
Yes.
Now, you definitely won't have heard this song, and I think it will confuse you a bit, confuse and disturb you, hopefully.
Okay, well, that's.
But hopefully, it's meant to be I think it is a disturbing song, so hopefully it will disturb you, and we'll see what you think of this next song, Louis. This next unsettling track. Just get ready to feel unsettled. Okay.
As always.
Okay.